Jiggly started shedding feathers and ornaments like a Christmas tree that was getting thrown out the window. I was entertained.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fiercest lip syncs in the worst looks.
I feel confident, I feel powerful, I feel like I am killing this performance.
Ginger and Sasha are giving themselves a mastectomy.
For this list, we're looking at the most memorable lip syncs from RuPaul's Drag Race, where the outfit and/or makeup was lacking, but the performance was amazing. Because we'll be discussing contestants' placements, we are issuing a spoiler alert. Which of these queens do you feel more than made up for their lackluster ensembles? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Monet Exchange, Pound the Alarm.
I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle.
Even Drag Race legends like Monet Exchange have their bad days. She may be an all-star now, but her Martian eleganza look during Season 10's last ball on Earth was simply not up to par. In fact, the garment looked homemade. According to Michelle Visage, it was actually coming undone on stage.
On the stage, it was literally falling apart.
Yet, when the time came to lip sync against Dusty Ray Bottoms, Monet left it all on the stage. After iconically ripping her skirt off, she cracked the judges up with her fake-out split and gas mask accessory. And did we mention that she did all of this while delivering some insane dance moves? As if that wasn't enough, her literal split towards the end had everybody gagging. Number 9, Calorie Kardashian Williams, Ain't No Other Man. Drag Race design assignments often result in some of the season's most cringeworthy runway presentations. With the queens required to use materials from the 99-cent store, Season 10's first maxi challenge was no exception. Both Vanessa Vanjie Mateo's silhouette-destroying fluffy number and Calorie Kardashian Williams' shoddy bill-filled gown received negative critiques. But the latter queen proved her skills on stage by twerking to Christina Aguilera's upbeat hit. Even though her outfit was seen as derivative, she made it memorable by throwing fistfuls of cash into the air and executing an energetic split. Fan favorite Vanjie was fierce in her own right, but Calorie definitely stole the show. Number 8, Sugar Cane, I'm Your Baby Tonight.
Okay, bitch, it is time for you to show Mama Ru why you're meant to be here. Because tonight, you are not going home.
At Season 11's Monster Ball, Suga failed to properly execute the majority of her ideas. Naturally, this resulted in some questionable ensembles. For one thing, her confusing, trampy trick-or-treater outfit left a lot to be desired. Plus, her MILF eleganza look was messily constructed, had a costumey appearance, and just didn't make sense. Her wig didn't even match her merkin. But none of this stopped Suga from embodying Whitney Houston's New Jack Swing banger during the lip sync. The tongue-twisting lyrics were undeniably a challenge, but she infused each word with passion. While Ariel Versace struggled to recover from a dramatic fall in the middle of the number, Suga's intensity made for a winning performance. Number 7, Derrick Barry, I Love It. Derrick didn't exactly excel at Season 8's Makeover Challenge. She seemingly found her own work impressive, but the judges felt the final result didn't demonstrate much effort.
I'm not a seamstress, but I did sew everything on here.
It's a piece of fabric.
A combination of lackluster makeup and floppy shoulder cones only made the overall look less appealing. Luckily, Icona Pop's compulsively danceable track ended up being the perfect outlet for Derrick to finally prove her chops on stage. The queen, famous for impersonating Britney Spears, appeared to channel her idol, serving face and hairography with the help of her long blonde tresses. She slayed the musical number and more than redeemed herself in the process. Number 6, Shangela, CoverGirl, Put the Bass in Your Walk.
Stroll down the runway, another payday.
These days, Shangela is Drag Race royalty, but she actually got her start on the show as Season 2's first lip-sync victim. When the queens created garments out of curtains, she sealed her fate with a frumpy gown and corny accessory.
There's corn hanging from her hand.
Even though she ultimately lost the match against Sahara Davenport, Shangela turned it out in the way fans have since come to expect.
So I'm thinking, turn it up, Shangela, turn it up. And that's what I did.
With on-point dance moves, an epic dip, and some fierce attitude. It was a wildly entertaining, if chaotic, performance. Although her Season 3 rendition of The Right Stuff in a mismatched Christmas outfit is also iconic, it's Shangela's first appearance that takes the cake for tacky fashion and fierce lip-syncing. Number 5, Kandy Muse, Strong Enough. While Kandy often looked fierce on Season 13, some of her runway presentations were choices. After a one-note performance in Henny as Shrunk the Drag Queens, she baffled the judges with a multicolored ribboned pocket dress and an asymmetrical bob on the runway. Despite the sartorial mishap, Kandy more than measured up against Olivia Lux in the lip sync. Strutting around the stage to Cher's disco-infused track, she cleverly used the song's lyrics against her opponent. And while a handful of glitter doesn't always rescue a performance, it did serve her extremely well here. The stage was lit up, and Kandy positively shone. Number 4, Ginger Minj and Sasha Bell, I Think We're Alone Now.
That's what they say when we're together.
When the queens were tasked with creating a conjoined illusion with an eliminated contestant, Ginger and Sasha ended up unrealistically but hilariously linked at the chest.
Running just as fast as we can.
Despite its outrageousness, the visual gag was not backed up with solid construction. However, the pair made the most of their unconventional look and gave us one of the funniest lip syncs we've ever seen. From the moment Sasha pulled out the scissors, we knew it was going to be a performance to remember.
This is the most epic lip sync ever!
By the end of the number, Ginger was without a wig, and both team members' chests were completely exposed. Yet somehow it completely worked.
This is the Hunger Games of drag, doing whatever the hell it takes to win.
Granted, this messiness might have tanked another lip sync, but in this case, it had the judges howling. Number 3, Aja, Holding Out for a Hero. In Season 9, the queens were tasked with creating a fairy tale character. For the aptly named Princess Disaster, Aja attempted to channel a volcano theme by wearing chaps and an orange fur coat. It didn't work, and their makeup only made matters worse.
I also think that your makeup is very dark.
But when put in the hot seat, Aja had no trouble at all defeating Kimora Black. The Brooklyn Queen matched the intensity of Bonnie Tyler's vocals with exaggerated facial expressions, energetic jumps, and an iconic split. It was one of the show's most dramatic performances, and Aja's fantastical but unpolished look only made it more captivating. Number 2, Jiggly Caliente, Toxic. Jiggly's RuPacalypse Now ensemble has gone down as one of the most notorious looks in Drag Race history, and not in a good way. With tinfoil sprouting from the sides of the outfit and Jiggly herself comparing it to a baked potato in later years, it was couture at its worst. But thankfully, this queen did not let the misstep get her down.
I am not giving up my spot in this competition. No way, no how. They have to pry this out of my cold, dead hands.
Instead, she delivered an absolutely jaw-dropping performance of Britney Spears' mega hit Toxic.
All I could think about is kill it, kill it, kill it. Hit every move, hit every beat.
With choreography seemingly inspired by the pop star's live performances and an epic split, Jiggly hit every beat of the song and kicked off her season with a bang. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Vivacious, Express Yourself. Despite her poorly received Game of Thrones-inspired garment, this veteran queen slayed the lip sync. Alexis Mateo, Knock on Wood. Alexis was swallowed up by her shortcake look, but proved herself as a lip sync assassin.
I didn't know if the judges wanted to see it. I went to the high energy road because that's who I am.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Lala Ree, Fancy.
I think we've seen one of the best looks in Drag Race history and one of the worst looks.
Lala's homemade look for season 13's Bag Ball was undoubtedly one of the worst the show has ever seen. With pink and purple gift bags sloppily glued to a bodysuit and a mystifying fluffy headpiece, it was an obvious disaster. Despite the fact that her botched outfit fell apart during the lip sync, Lala's performance was one for the books. She absolutely nailed the rap verses and brilliantly used Joey's cash confetti as tips.
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane.
It goes without saying, but everybody was living. Runway presentations don't get much worse. But when the lip sync is this good, who are we to judge? Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.